Last time,
the group sailed away from Atlantis, achieving everything they had hoped for. They saved the souls of Betha and Blondie, Jet and Guy were successfully removed from harm's way, and they saved a dozen or so Atlantean orphans from the now destroyed island. Now it's time for the Musketeers to figure out how to get back to Mount Olympus. Oh, and Stubby the cat is now part of the group. Apparently. Why apparently? He is part of the group.
I was feeling lonely, so I bought some shares. It's nice to have some company.
Dungeons and Dragons and Daughters.
Okay. All right, welcome to another Thinker episode of Dungeons & Dragons & Daughters. It's a Thinker. We are a D&D 5th edition actual play podcast. I am Kurt, Daddy the Dungeon Master, and to my left we have...
Sam, who plays Mimi, our favorite elf druid, and the leader of the Three Musketeers. And to my left we have...
Birdie, who plays Galaxy, the wizard elf, who has an adorable dog named Boom. And once again, Sam, you are not the leader. No one is. It really is Mr. Bakpak. I think we can all agree on that. And Chips and Salsa forever.
Deb's the leader.
No, Chips and Salsa forever.
And my name is Mom, and I'm Fat Deb, and I'm the true leader of all of us.
No,
I'm the leader.
You went ahead of your cue. You jumped the gun.
Oh my gosh, because you wouldn't stop talking.
No, I was
you're
gonna
still not done
finish.
talking.
I know, because I'm trying to explain. To my left we have.
I already did it.
All right, we got a couple more 5-star reviews. This is one from Wildfire. This is an amazing and fun podcast for all ages. I 100% recommend it to all. Thank you for providing this, which kept me sane during quarantine. Extra info, my friend had introduced me to this podcast, and I have listened to it since. In a campaign, I am starting with the same friend and some others. I may or may not be including some references to podcasts I like to listen to, including this one. Hashtag pet hoarder.
Yes.
All right. Next one is from Como2758. Hi, I'm Phoebe. I'm 9 and have my own podcast with my dad. It's called Spelling with Dad. Please check it out. I play D&D with my brother, and I'm a swashbuckling rogue called Samaria Seagem. I listen to this every night to go to sleep. Not saying you're boring, and love it. Hashtag unicorn butt backpack. Hashtag please share on podcast.
Well, we just shared it on here, so we completed that for you. Thank you.
Another one from Warrior Cats 389. Must listen. No alternative. Stubby is my fave, especially because there's a World War I dog named Stubby. Huh. Did not know that.
Fun fact of the day.
You taught us something new.
And then the last one is from come on. On the laughs, the lightheartedness, this podcast rolls a nat 20 on awesome family fun. Hi, I'm Eleanor, and I'm 11. This podcast is so much fun, so awesome to listen to, and listen to you guys play together. I'm a bunny. Deb and Guy belong together, and Ian is definitely pregnant. Please read this on the show.
Yeah.
Please read this on the show. May the chips and salsa and whiskey be infinitely rained down upon you. Michigan, Michigan be with you. Mimi and Bakpak forever, and Mimi and Stubby, which I hope isn't true temporarily. Your number one fan, Eleanor. I'm a bunny. P.S. Unicorn butt backpacks are so cool. P.P.S. At school we were playing Army Dodgeball, which was when one of your limbs gets hit, you can no longer use it. And I lost all my limbs, and I was rolling around, headbutting the balls, and singing, "They see me rolling, they hating." I love Fat Deb. She is the star.
Okay, that's probably the best review I've ever heard in my life.
Good job with the
Thank
references.
you.
That was amazing.
I hope you didn't get hurt for that dodgeball game. That sounds deadly, and I want to try it.
All right. Let's play D&D.
Yeah! Woo!
All right.
Woo-woo!
Girls, it is night where we had left off last time.
So wait.
Galaxy is inside her hobo hut
Oh, I remember now.
with 9. Wait,
Kids.
how many creatures can you fit in the dome? You had the spell card. It should tell you. But you were Galaxy was in there with a bunch of the kids trying to protect them.
9 creatures of medium size or smaller.
Okay, so you're in there with 8 of the kids. So
8
there's
kids.
4 kids that you had to leave out. That's right. They had to draw straws to see who got the protection of the hobo hut with Galaxy, and everyone else is sleeping outside on the docks under the stars.
I don't like this.
And that's when you had heard that there were some grunts and sort of animal-like noises coming from the abandoned city of Miam that's not far away.
Can I roll a perception check?
Yes, you can.
Well, I get plus 10 on that.
I dominate. It's a good thing. 17.
17? All right. What are you trying to perceiving?
If I can see anything suspicious, anything to show where the noises came from.
Well, it's pretty easy to tell where the noises are coming from. They're coming from the city, because I just said that.
Stupid! You suck!
So I'm wondering, is there anything more specific that you wanted to get at with that perception check?
Can I see like any food sources, any like I don't know, survival stuff?
You had done a search through the boxes that were left on the docks previously, and there was some food and other supplies that was hastily left behind as folks were leaving the city of Miam.
Is there any indicator like? Oh, and I did that last time too. I'm so smart.
Good job, Sam. You're doing
So
it.
just as a reminder, you are getting ready to go to bed for the night.
Can I see any immediate danger?
You roll a 17? You do not see any immediate danger. Things are quiet except for
My snoring.
Deb's already asleep.
Oh gosh, yeah. I'm laying
right, so-
there just snoring away.
All right, so are you going to take shifts in keeping watch?
Okay, so
I will not.
your reaction of the danger thing kind of means there is danger.
Okay, a quick pro tip as a DM. It's a lot of fun to randomly roll a dice behind the Dungeon Master screen and not tell the players what it's for.
But then just roll it for no reason.
You don't know.
Oh gosh.
Okay, I think there is some danger because it's kind of up to you to be mean to us.
So this is where like the role playing aspect comes into play, because that is actually all the information that Mimi has.
Yeah.
So that's what she's observed. She doesn't see any danger. If you have a suspicion about it, that's one thing. But if you want to play that up as the character, as far as Mimi can tell, there is no danger.
Okay, so
And so in his role playing stuff like that, why I give out points of initiative to players.
okay, well, can I roll a survival check to see if my instincts tell me that I should make some defenses, my survival instincts that I could roll?
Can you be a little bit more specific? What is it that you're trying to do with this skill?
I want to see if I need to build a barricade.
That's kind of what the perception check was for. So your survival check would be to see if you can or cannot build a barricade.
Okay, my survival check will be to see if I need to be suspicious.
I'm so confused. Like what?
I don't know. She's trying to bend the rules to get more information out of me. Sure,
I'm
roll
not-
a survival check. What did you get?
Where's survival?
She don't want to talk about it.
I got a 12.
You got a 12.
Yeah,
You are absolutely certain that the dock is safe. There are no monsters nearby, but you probably should still set up a watch. Like take turns waking people up to keep an eye.
Who's outside with me?
I am, but I'm snoring.
Yeah.
She is snoring.
But who else is out with me?
Ian, Guy, and Jed. And 4 of the children would be out with you.
Gosh.
Okay.
Think of the
so,
children.
Jed, Guy, and Ian, how about the 4 of us? We take watches while the kids and Deb sleep.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so I'm sorry. Who's it going to be divided up amongst? Galaxy?
No.
I'm inside.
Oh, that's right.
Remember, I'm protecting those 8 kids, and also, can I not leave?
Okay, so it's going to be Mimi, Ian, and Guy, and Jed.
Yeah.
So the 4 of you are going to take. Okay. And that's a good amount. So that means like you can get an 8-hour rest, and each of you takes 2 hours. Yes.
I just realized that the inside of the hobo hut is transparent, so I can see everything from the outside.
Correct.
I
Yeah,
didn't
it's
know
opaque from the outside, but inside you can see right through it. It's like a one-way mirror.
that. Cool.
Or is that a two-way mirror? Two-way mirror.
But I'm
Like
staying,
the mirrors they have like interrogation rooms. You can only see one.
Oh,
way.
yeah. It looks like a
it'd be a
mirror, but
two-way.
it's
Two-way
actually
mirror,
a window.
Yes.
Fun fact, I just want to share. I know, right?
Well, I knew that already.
Yeah, I just don't read, okay?
Yeah,
So chill.
Big pile of spell cards over there. Doesn't read any of them.
Nope, I just doodle.
Okay, so I'll take first watch and we can go from there.
Okay. Deb's asleep. What about you, Galaxy? Did you go to sleep right away?
Okay. Let me just have
Well,
you.
again, as a reminder, elves technically don't need to sleep. You just need to
I know.
meditate for 4
I
hours.
know. Let me just have you imagine this, okay? Galaxy's in the doorway of the hobo hut.
There's no doorway.
She's in the hobo hut looking out, crisscross applesauced, okay?
Yep.
And she's kind of like awake, but not, and just she's
she's
drooling a little
meditating?
bit, kind of, but then she's not. So she's drooling. Just imagine that, okay?
Okay.
Yep.
So as the camera pans out of that image, it passes through the barrier, the hobo hut, which is, again, completely opaque. So no one can see this.
But thanks for explaining it.
It lets you know what's happening on the inside,
Okay.
but we can see everything on
Yeah.
the outside.
Well, and also as a reminder, inside the hobo hut is at a perfect 72 degrees inside.
That's kind of warm.
I know that's kind of warm
Yeah,
for
that's
you.
warm.
You would dump that down to like 70, right?
Probably 68 if I could. I got lots of insulation.
Well, we'll see that she could adjust the temperature for be as comfortable as possible. The whole
I'm
idea.
outside.
I know. But when you're inside, I could just see you like nudging galaxies like, no,
Ding, 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 ding.
bump that down.
Yeah, I would.
All right. Mimi, you're taking the first watch. Everyone goes to sleep except for you. You can see the waves as they're crashing up against the pillars and
I'm
the docks.
smart.
You are smart. You continue to hear some growling and some other movement around far away in the city, of which the noise happens to just carry from the city and out into the open docks. And it's also up in the air that you can see that the cloud or the stars are starting to get clouded out by thick gray clouds, and ash actually now starts to fall from the sky.
Do I know what the ash is from?
You would assume that the ash is from the gigantic explosion of Atlantis.
Okay. I don't think anything of it. I think it's normal considering the explosion.
Yeah. Can you roll a perception check for me?
Oh gosh.
29.
29. So you're looking around, listening to the waves, listening to the noise, trying to be extra perceptive because you want to pay attention to if that noise from the city gets any closer to the camp. You want to be ready for it. And you look up, and right before a chunk of stars, so there's open sky, there's clouds that are moving in, ash is falling down, starting to cover up the stars, but there is a chunk of sky that is open. You can see the pinpoints of light of the stars overhead. And there is something that passes over that area of the sky. Doesn't make any noise, and it's hard to make out because of how dark it is and with the clouds and the ash moving in. But something flying up above you passed over that chunk of sky and then moved on very quickly.
It's a dragon.
Do I know what it is or no?
You weren't able to make it out.
I just told you it's a dragon.
Make out.
I
That's my contribution, okay?
You're asleep. That's your contribution.
Guy's just laying on my belly.
No!
What? He likes me.
All right, do you do anything?
I kind of wake up. Who's closest to me?
I am. I'm helpful.
So helpful.
Actually, Fat Deb is the closest.
Who's the second closest?
Second closest is Guy.
Woohoo!
He wouldn't be much help. Who's the third closest?
Ian.
Guys, just
It's
watching.
Jed.
asleep.
Ian's the furthest away from you.
Okay, well, I wake up Jed because Fat Deb's
Awesome. Watch it, lady.
she's out like a rock. Guy
Is staring at me lovingly.
I'm just curious, what is your passive perception score? I think it's on your character sheet in the lower left-hand corner.
Oh, what now?
Passive
what?
perception.
15.
15? That's actually not
Boom.
bad. It's not that bad. So your passive perception is just how good you are just noticing things naturally without actively looking for them.
Dude, I figured that out. But guess what?
What?
My passive wisdom is amazing. I think. It's 19.
Wow.
I know, right? I'm really smart.
Wait, wait, where?
My passive investigation, though, is only 9.
My passive wisdom is 20.
Yes, that's mine.
Wait, what are you talking about?
You gotta be focused here on this game we're playing.
Where are you talking about? Okay, anyways.
Yes. So you wake Jed up. He's what? Is it my turn already?
No. I heard some noise up above, and I couldn't make out what it was, but it made me nervous, and I don't know what to do.
He sits up, rubs his eyes with his scaled hands, and he looks up, blinking, looking around. I don't see anything.
Yeah, it's gone, but do you know what it could be?
A dragon.
Fat Deb's just muttering in her sleep. Dragon.
I don't know. Do you think it might have been
A dragon?
a bird?
It's a bird of the plane.
know.
Maybe a griffin?
Oh, possibly. Okay, well, it's not quite your turn, so you can go back to sleep. I'm sorry I woke you.
Well, that's okay. You wake me up again if you need me.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That sounds real.
Yeah,
dude.
that's how you sound like.
He goes right back to sleep.
Okay, I continue my watch.
Okay. All right. Who are you going to wake up next for second watch?
I'll wake up.
Guy. No. Ian. No.
I'll-
Deb.
I'll roll. I'll see who I get.
I took sleeping pills. Not waking up.
Well, since Ian's the farthest and I got a 4, Ian.
Okay, you wake up Ian. Okay.
Ian, it's your watch.
All right. Thanks, Mary. I'll take it from here.
I go to bed.
And he sits up and he moves over into his position.
And he dies.
Okay.
The end.
Morning comes. And everyone wakes up to a very gray sky now. Now the entire sky is completely covered in smoke and gray clouds from the giant explosion that had happened at Atlantis. And now there is actually very thick chunks of ash and dirt and other fallout material that is falling on the dock right now. In fact, on Galaxy's Hobo Hut, there is a thin sheen of ash that's on there that you can physically wipe off with your hand and leave a streak behind with how much ash is falling.
Oh wow.
So, as a reminder, your plan was you would rest, then Mimi would use her Windwalk spell to cast on half the party and some of the kids and send them ahead towards Mount Olympus. And then you were going to rest for another day and then do it again to get everyone else. Is that still the plan that you would like to go with?
Sounds good.
Okay.
So, who's going for the first run?
I don't care.
Well, initially we had talked about just sending all children, but then to remind you, you had discussed sending maybe Jed and Guy as additional protectors with the first group, or at least half the group. I don't think you had ever talked about actually splitting up the three of you, but splitting up with Ian and Guy and Jed in some way.
I feel like we should stick with the plan of Jed and Guy going with the children first.
You okay with that, Deb? Because it kind of sounds like Mimi is being the leader right now.
I'm the leader.
Okay.
I say it as I'm sleeping. Dragons. I'm the leader.
No, everyone's awake at this point,
No,
Except
she's
for me.
asleep.
except for you.
I don't know.
Well, Jed starts cooking breakfast. Do you wake up?
Okay, then I wake up.
Okay.
Is everybody okay with this plan?
Sure.
So who are you going to send with? So you're going to pick 8 children and 2 adults to go with, right?
Yeah.
Which 2 would you send?
I'm gonna say, because I'm the leader, Ian and Guy.
Really? You're okay being separated from Guy right now?
Oh, he's kind of getting on my nerves.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
He's
Little
super
clingy.
needy.
Okay. All right, so you're thinking Guy and Ian? So Jed would stay behind with the 3 of you and the
Sure.
remaining kids.
Sure. I tell everybody about the noise I heard last night.
Okay.
And I'm just in there like in the hobo hut. Wait, am I allowed to leave the hobo hut?
You are, but it would cause the hobo hut to disappear.
Oh, okay. I just yell, it sounds good.
Well, the hobo hut would actually have gone away by this time
Wait, what?
because it only lasts for 8 hours.
No.
So if you refuse to leave the hobo hut, it would disappear, and now a blanket of ash fell on top of you
And all the children.
and all the children inside.
I feel like that'd be a beautiful photo. Just all grumpy.
Is this part of the spell galaxy?
I thought you were legit coughing, dude.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm like, are you okay?
I know. Like, oh, wow, you're going to cut that out.
I'm a good actor.
You are.
I don't think so.
It's called ash.
Why is there ash?
Smoke.
Why is there Atlantis?
Yup.
Yup.
All right. So everyone, I assume, gets breakfast. Fat Deb gets 2 breakfasts.
3.
3 breakfasts?
3.
Okay.
Cheese.
And some cheese, yeah.
How do you get cheese?
I don't know. I thought that she just said that.
Doesn't he know about second breakfast?
And third. I enjoy third breakfast the most.
All right, Mimi, are you ready to cast your spell then?
Yep. Everybody ready? Aye, Captain.
Guy says to Fat Deb, I'm gonna miss you, Fat Deb.
Yeah. That's what I say.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess
I'm just kidding. I love you.
I love you too. Wait, what?
That sounds like Mr. Bokpok.
Oh no! Did I just say that to Mr. Bachman?
No, it was Guy. I was just mixing voices up because I really only have like 3 voices that I do.
You got Greg. You got a Scottish accent. No, that's not Scottish.
That wasn't bad.
It's Scottish. No.
Scottish
Nah.
accent.
No, I suck.
You're great. What are
I'm
you
good
talking
at Italian though. And Voldemort. I'm good at that accent too.
about? And if you just combine those 2 together, then you would have a 3rd accent.
Hiya. The meatball. The meatball. Oh yeah.
It's old Italian man.
All right. So, is there any special instructions that you give to the kids?
Stay safe. Don't die. Have fun.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Mimi. So, how does this spell work? What are we supposed to do?
So you are basically gonna fly, and you're gonna fly all the way back to Olympus, and you'll find sanctuary there. And I hope we can help you help take care of you guys.
Yes.
Cool. And one of them tries to jump in the air, and they fall back to the ground disappointed.
And can you guys say hi to Bacon for me?
Who's Bacon?
My horse.
Oh, okay, sure.
Speaking of bacon, here's some sandwiches. I give them all sandwiches.
Are they bacon
They still have the
sandwiches?
sandwiches that you gave them yesterday.
How were they not eating them already?
Because they're full.
Well, they were storing them in their bags.
Are they endless sandwiches?
They are not endless sandwiches.
Magic.
They're not.
Magic sandwiches.
They're
Can
not
I write
magic.
that down? I'm writing that down.
You don't have magic sandwiches.
Magic. Oh my god, I have it written down!
Yeah, remember you
I have endless sandwiches!
No, because you already had that before, remember?
I forgot. Every day is brand new to me.
All right, so you start casting the spell.
Yeah, I tell Ian and Guy to stay safe and tell the others that we're coming back.
Sounds good, Mimi. We'll see you in a day or two.
Yep. Okay. Abracadabra, sabrabra, sombrero.
So some white strands of magic energy comes out of your hands and envelops all of them, and nothing happens. And that's when you remember that they have to concentrate for a minute to turn into their gaseous forms, and then they can fly on the wind at great speed towards Olympus.
Everybody concentrate really hard, okay?
There's one kid that starts going,
I didn't say poop your pants.
Yeah, dude.
I said concentrate.
all right, so he backs off a little bit from it. He's got his eyes closed, he clenches his hands, and after a minute, some take a little bit longer than others, but roughly after a minute, all of them turn into puffs of white air and shoot off to the northwest towards the middle of the continent, towards the desert,
Towards Minnesota?
mountainous area, and towards Olympus.
Toward Minnesota.
There's no Minnesota.
All right. Now what would you like to do? You don't have to do anything. You just say we just hang out until we can take another long rest and you get to cast the spell again.
That's my vote.
Yeah, we just hang out.
Yep.
Hang out.
Can I cast Hobo Hood again? I took a rest, so
I would wait until it's dark.
Can I just ride my scooter around?
Why not?
Sure.
Can I do some reading or something with spell books?
Absolutely, you can.
Okay. I am going to go and look in the nature.
In the nature?
I'm gonna go look in nature and just see what I find.
You're not looking for a bear again, are you?
Oh gosh.
I am looking for whatever animals cross my path.
So you're gonna say, I'm looking for a bear.
Jed,
Alright,
do you want to go with me?
Okay. So, all right. So, Birdie
Jed
absolutely.
doesn't want to go with me.
Yes, but hold on a second, because all three of you. Oh wait, so you were just gonna stay put, right?
I'm so helpful.
Okay.
I'm riding my scooter.
Stay with the
Oh,
other
that's right.
kids.
You're riding your scooter.
What are the other kids gonna do?
I'm eating an ice cream cone.
Galaxy, you absolutely can recast Leoman's tiny hut. It's a 3rd level spell, but you can cast it immediately. Again, takes a minute to cast, and then all the kids can hang out in there.
But then I have to hang out with them.
All the kids. I thought the kids were gone.
You still have a couple kids with you.
What? Why didn't we send them all?
Mimi's spell couldn't cover all of them, and if you didn't have some adults go with them, then you would just have 10 kids blasting across the continent as puffs of air.
I'm pretty sure that would have been amazing.
Wow, Sam, why couldn't you put all the kids in one?
I care about their safety.
So, did you want to do Leoman's tidy hut again right away, Galaxy?
No.
Okay. All right. So, Fat Deb is riding around on her scooter on the dock
With an ice cream cone.
with an ice cream cone. Can you roll a acrobatics check for me?
Oh gosh.
Am I going to go into a song and dance?
It's like, I don't
That's
know.
what that means to me. 3.
3. Okay. You hit a gap in between the boards on the dock, and you fly right over the handlebars of your scooter and tumble to the ground.
Oh man, I wish she was on the.
And I
Land in the
smashed
water.
my ice cream cone.
Roll a sleight of hand. You're Fat Deb.
15.
15. Yeah, your ice cream cone is fine. You're able to protect it.
I just lay there still splayed out. Just start licking my ice cream cone. I'm okay.
And so is ice cream cone.
All right. So, Galaxy, what would you be doing then?
I said reading.
Oh, you're going to be reading? Okay. All right. So, all the kids are hanging by you on the dock by the campsite. And, all right. So, Mimi, you're
Wait,
going
who are
to...
they hanging by?
You.
Oh yeah, because I'm probably the better one than.
Well, you're just the only one that's staying at the campsite.
Okay. Oh yeah, and I'm
Unless-
just reading, not paying attention. Are they swimming? in
No,
the
they aren't
water?
swimming.
Oh man, I will be like, can I throw one of the kids in the water?
If you really wanted to.
I asked the kids, who wants to go in the water?
Nobody raises their hand.
Mage hand.
Mage Hand, unfortunately, is not strong enough
Mama Mage
to... Oh, my
Hand.
God.
Yes!
To shove the kids in the
Wait,
water.
but are they gonna hate me?
Yeah, probably.
Do you
They'll
think they are?
love ya.
But what if I jump in the pool? The water too.
I don't know.
Can
Why
I?
don't you jump in
Can
first?
I investigate their attitude?
Roll an insight check.
insight.
15.
Yeah.
You think that you could probably get away with it if you do a little bit of sweet talking, like afterwards. Like if you just shoved them in with Mama Mage Hand, they might be a little upset at first. But if you could do some fast talking, you think that you could talk them into having a good time with a practical joke.
Can I roll insight again
For what?
to double check?
To double check.
I'll help you.
Okay, we double checked my answer. Wait, let me just do my little magic thing right there, and then 17.
17.
Yes.
Yeah, same information as before.
Except more likely.
No,
Yes.
it just further confirms that you would probably have to do some sort of persuasion check that you did it in good fun and you weren't trying to be mean.
Should I do it? I'm pushing them in the water. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
All right. What's the name? Is that Mama Mage Hand? What's the actual name of the spell?
Big B's hand.
Big B's Hand. That's right. Now you actually have to do an attack on the children to push them.
Wow. You're really going to do this? These poor children.
Well, you can do it without doing any damage.
Oh, she'll damage their souls.
All right.
I'm afraid.
Birdie, I don't think this is the greatest idea.
Yeah.
So the giant. What does Mama Mage Hand look like again?
Birdie's not doing it.
Giant hand.
But what color is it?
Hand.
It's flesh colored.
Wow. It's
That's
like
what hand means.
It's a white.
Birdie, are you
clear
sure you
color.
want to do
Okay,
this?
white clear hand. Okay. Yep, that comes into being, and I need you to roll a spell attack. This is going to be roll a d20 and add 10 to it. That's the attack that your hand does.
19.
19. Okay. So you rolled a 9.
Yeah.
Okay. That definitely beats the half the children's armor class. So yeah, you managed to get. So how many kids are left? So if there was a dozen and they took 8. All right, so there's 4 left. So you managed to push 2 of the kids into the water.
No, just 2.
Just 2 of them.
But
Yes.
then they'll be like just me aiming towards them.
Well, looks back. Galaxy, what did you do that for?
Oops.
And is that when you push them in?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll another attack. Actually, let's roll initiative.
No.
Yep, that's what's happening. Roll initiative. Get to see who gets to go first.
Birdie, just quickly sweet talk.
13.
13. Okay, yep, you beat him. You get to go first.
Shove him.
Roll another attack. D20 plus 10.
You. 19.
19. Okay, you push the other 2 in. Splash, splash.
And then I can.
Galaxy, what did you do that for?
And then can I do cannonball into the water?
Sure.
Okay. Cannonball.
Can you just do
Sorry, let me change the cannonball. Cannonball.
just
Okay,
do an
that's better.
acrobatics check for me real quick. Just want to make sure it's not you trip and do a belly flop.
A natural 20.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you do one of the best cannonballs
Unnatural.
of your life. And we break up back to the surface. All the kids are looking at you. What do you say to them?
Boom. Come here.
Okay, Boom jumps into the water too.
Yeah.
Birdie, you have to say
So you're just acting like you're having a gay old time
Yeah.
in the water. Okay, roll a persuasion check. Let's see how that goes over with the kids.
Can't wait for the sea monster to come out.
It bumped the pencil. Does that count?
It does count.
10.
10.
Can I do it again with advantage? Because Sam's.
Do you have a point of inspiration that you want to use on this?
Yeah. I don't. Do I want? I hate kids, but I don't want them to hate me. So. Okay.
That's really bad reasoning.
18.
18. All right. They loosen up a little bit and they start having a good time. They start splashing each other and they start having fun.
Good. It would have been.
They're a little dirty though because they're kind of all covered in like black, wet streaks from all the soot that's been.
Hey, water
falling.
will clean them up.
Yeah,
So
but
bath time is what this was?
kind of, but there's kind of a layer of grime and soot all over the water as that's starting to now wash up on there. So it's like they're not any cleaner than they were before, but they're still kind of getting a bath.
At least they're having fun now.
Mimi,
My turn.
what were you gonna do?
Me and Jed were gonna go explore the wilderness.
Okay. Oh, that's a good call out. So Jed did not see any of this activity happening back at the campsite, or
Would he freak out?
I don't know what Jed would do.
He'd probably be like, "Oh no, I'll save the kids," or he'll be like, "Yeah."
So to get to some wilderness where you're at, you would have to walk away from the campsite probably a couple of miles.
It's a hike.
Okay, you're gonna go for a hike.
Do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Fat Deb, can you roll a perception check for me? Actually, what was your passive perception was what, like
She's
15?
not on the hike. She
15.
15, okay. So, yeah, roll for it. Perception, please.
She wasn't invited on the hike.
Excuse me, I'm invited everywhere. Maybe not. 8.
8? Okay. All right, so you get distracted by seeing Galaxy push all the children into the water.
Of course I do.
Yeah, but you don't see Mimi and Jed wander off onto their nature hike. That they're
I
going
yell
on.
out, "We're going on a hike, bye!"
Now you notice them going on the hike because they yelled because she announced it.
Okay.
All right,
And we're off.
All right, what are you doing?
Looking for a bear.
Oh God.
We're going on a bear hunt. We're gonna catch a big one. Oh no!
Tall grass. Tall wavy
grass.
We can't go over it. We can't go under it. Oh no! We gotta go through it. Swishy swashy, swishy swashy, swishy swashy, swishy swashy.
We read that book to the kids so many times.
So many times.
So many. All right, so if you're looking for a bear, I will let you roll a nature check or an investigation check to try and find one. Your choice.
Nature or investigation?
Yes.
Oh, nature. It's either +2 or +6. 18.
18. Okay. All right. So you actually start coming into some woods near the beach, following the coastline, going to the west.
Mr. Backpack, we're gonna find another friend.
Yay! I can't wait, but I get the backpack still, right?
Yep, that's your place.
Sweet.
And I'm just carrying Stubby, like.
Yep, still carrying Stubby. We firmly established that is Mr. Bok in the backpack, and she's carrying Stubby.
Mr. Backpack, it is your backpack, okay?
Yes.
Just drinks coffee.
You should take a Sharpie or something and write on the backpack, Mr. Backpack's backpack.
Is Mr. Bok's unicorn butt backpack?
No, I don't have the unicorn backpack.
Oh, that's right. Galaxy has it. Sorry.
Dude! What?
If anything,
would
it's,
she come
it's
up with beautiful
Boom's
ideas?
unicorn
Yes,
butt
yes.
backpack.
It's like
that's
he
where
doesn't
lives.
even know.
Yeah,
you.
why would she come up with a beautiful idea? I'm the one who has the brains.
All right. So as you're walking along, you do come across some bear tracks. Would you like to follow them?
Want her to get a bear?
Okay, can I stealthily follow them? Because I don't know if the bears are. Wait, what time of year is this?
It is fall. It's just the beginning of summer. Actually, it's right about the kind of weather that we're having right now.
So, would they be hibernating?
Not yet. They would be getting ready to hibernate, though.
So, are bears grumpy when they hibernate? When they're about to hibernate?
Roll another nature check.
Do you not know?
I don't know. But I'm going to make it up, depending on what your check is.
25.
25. What would you want it to be? You want them to be grumpy or less grumpy?
I want them to be super happy to see me.
Okay. This is... All right, with a 25, you know this is probably the best time to try and approach a bear, because I'll even rationalize it for you, because if you were trying to get them right when they woke up from hibernation, they're super hungry and cranky because they just woke up from a really long nap and starving. So they're all like fat and plump now, getting ready to hibernate. So they're in great moods.
They're super
fat.
They are, yes.
But who's fatter? The bears or Fat Dad?
Only one way to find out.
That's your true reason for wanting to find this bear.
Okay, let's follow the tracks, Jed.
All right, maybe let's do it.
Are you looking for anything particular?
A fat bear. Right, that's what you needed help on, right?
Yes, I did. I say super seriously, just yes. Yes, I did.
Then let's find a bear.
We're going on a bear.
All right, so you start walking along.
You just
Can
immediately.
you roll another perception check for me?
What do you want from me?
Perception.
29.
All right,
I'm doing so good.
you are doing great. Okay, that is when you spot something flying overhead.
It's back.
And you see a creature, a humanoid creature with red wings that's flying
Oh, I know what this is.
very far up in the air.
Is it a flying pig?
No, Birdie. What's in Percy Jackson? What's Ella? What is she?
Not a pixie. A harpy?
Yeah, it's a harpy.
No, well, yeah, roll another nature check.
I didn't do too good. 15.
15. You can definitely pick up glints of metal on the creature, like it's wearing armor, and you're fairly certain that harpies don't wear armor or use weapons, and that's when you realize that it looks like that this humanoid creature has got a long sword and a bow that it is currently holding in its hands right now.
Okay. Can I do a history on what to do to calm a human? Like, when putting my hands up, like...
I'll let you do a history check to see if you can determine what exactly this creature is.
I'm doing so good. 21.
21. This is a Aranese. This is a fiend of some kind. So if you remember,
Is that a cat?
no, it's like a devil or a demon.
I
And-
whispered to Stubby, is it a cat? It's not a cat.
And in Aranese, and I think I'm pronouncing that right, Erinys. Aranese? Sure. We'll go with that until someone corrects me on Twitter, and then
Which they will.
I'll fix it in the next episode.
The whole comments is just gonna be, sorry, it's not. It's
things
pronounced.
So, from what you know about Aranese, they are kind of the officers of other devils. So if you remember right, there was the city of Miam got overtaken by demons, and you think that this might be a creature that is an officer that's in charge of managing some of the demons or the creatures inside the city. And it's sort of circling above you and Jed right now.
I whispered to Jed, put your hands up and show her, meaning no harm.
Jed slowly puts his hands up and he whispers to you, "Are you sure you surrender is the right thing we want to do?"
We're not surrendering, we're showing our innocence. Do you have a better idea?
I don't have to give up my sword, do I?
I don't think so.
Jed has a huge, like 6-foot long sword strapped to his back. It's very difficult to hide.
There it! Your conscience.
He pulls it off his back and just chucks it into the woods.
It cuts a kid's head off. We just hear.
So, all right. So
Why are
yeah,
we laughing about
he puts his hands up and he looks at the creature circling you above in the air.
Is there no signs of the bear?
You were following the tracks, but the tracks continue on into the woods.
Why don't we slowly just follow the tracks?
Okay.
We tiptoe on the track.
Okay. All right. Do you want to roll a stealth for me, right? Because you were trying to be sneaky about it.
Oh, I'm so bad at it. 3.
What did Jed get? Jed got he got an 11. Mimi, what's your armor class?
My armor class is a 15.
15. All right. That's you feel something sharp just scrape your right shoulder. Doesn't do any damage, but it looks like that your leather armor that you're wearing was just enough to deflect an arrow that ding that sinks itself into a nearby tree as it just grazed your shoulder.
I don't want to freak you out, but I think whatever this creature is
I'm gonna need you to roll initiative.
is trying to attack us.
It already attacked you, to be clear.
All good things. All good things.
Where's my bear? Where's my
I wanted to find a bat.
All right, I'll
So
let
wait,
because Galaxy isn't there right now. Birdie, I'm gonna give you Jed's character sheet, and you're gonna get to control him for this.
Is there no sign of a bear?
There's bear tracks on the ground, but there's no bear in the immediate vicinity.
I'll find a bear.
What's the question, Birdie?
What is it? Is his name Panda Jed?
Yeah, that's his full name.
Panda Jed?
Panda Jed, yeah.
Yo, your new name is Panda Jed. That is his name.
PJ?
I got a
So it's Panda Jed versus Threesh.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure you said that right.
Sounded good to me.
I got a 16.
You got a 16? Okay. Birdie, can you roll initiative for Jed, please?
All right. Initiative. Oh, he's a. Ow.
Did you guys just hit heads?
Hey, headphones.
They're both looking at the character sheet at the same
Birdie,
time.
that's the third time you've hit your head since we've been down here.
Okay, it has a 0, but then a subtraction sign next to it.
For his initiative?
Yeah.
He must take... Here, can I see it again? No, it's he's got an ability that's called Feral Instinct. Oh, yeah. You've got... Jed has advantage on initiative rolls.
So he. Oh, okay.
So, but no bonus. So just roll the d20
Okay.
twice and just pick the higher of the two.
14. 1. No, 14.
Okay.
That sounds good.
And you got, what was it, 16, Mimi?
I don't know.
16.
16. Okay. So this devilish creature in armor is actually going to go first. And it's going to shoot another arrow. And it's going to miss Mimi again. It's going to fire a second arrow. And this time it is going to hit you. So Mimi, you are going to take 7 points of slashing damage.
7.
And then 13 more points of poison damage.
Oh, okay. I'm still at 72.
And it's going to fire another arrow at Jed. And Jed, what is Jed's armor class?
14.
14. Okay. She definitely hits you.
Oof.
You're going to take 5 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And 13 points of poison damage.
So subtracted 18.
Correct. And I need each of you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Why am I doing this?
Because I'm trying to keep you involved because you're not there.
Constitution saving.
Sorry, Jill.
Oh, that's fine.
So I just add 5.
Constitution saving throw. Sam,
What?
I need both of you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
22.
Okay.
Got a 10.
You got a 10. All right. Mimi, unfortunately, you are now poisoned. So that means that you are now going to get disadvantage on all of your attacks moving forward. So you got hit with that one arrow, and you could immediately feel the pain and the burning as the poison on this arrow started seeping into your blood, and you could feel your heart pumping it throughout the rest of your body, and that fiery burning sensation went along with it.
Sucks to be you. I have a poison resistance.
All right, Mimi, it's your turn.
I become a fire elemental.
So I want to point out, so this Aranis is still in the air about 100 feet away from you. It's just flying up in the air right now, taking pot shots at you with its bow and
If I
arrow.
became an air elemental, could I fly?
You could, yes, as an air elemental, you would be able to fly, yes.
Okay, so I turn to an air elemental.
Which you do as a bonus action, yes.
I fly up and I'm going to attack.
Okay.
Hiya!
All right. So you immediately leap into the air, and as your feet leave the ground, this wind circles up around your ankles and turns you into this tornado cloud as you go flying up into the air. You get 2 slam attacks. Your fly speed is 90. You can't quite close the distance. You're 10 feet away.
I don't know, attack from farther away?
It is just a slam attack that it's able to do.
Ugh. Am I able to do anything else when I'm an elemental?
You could help Jed. Like, you could be like a distraction for Jed to give Jed extra help and attacks.
I'll be a distraction.
Okay. All right. Birdie, what would you like Jed to do? Does he have any ranged weapons?
I don't know, but he threw his great sword, right?
No, he didn't. I was just joking about that.
Because I'm like, that's amazing. Okay. Range.
Do you have any javelins or anything like that you can throw?
Oh, yeah, I have a javelin.
You do?
Yeah. That'd be the best.
Possibly.
Okay, we'll do a javelin.
What's the range on a javelin?
I don't know.
Like I said, because the creature is really far away, so that might be a really tough throw for you to get. It has a range. Okay, so it has 120 foot range. So, but it's the long range. So you will get disadvantage on this throw when you chuck it at the devil.
But I gave advantage, so
That's
there's
true.
a discount.
That's true. Okay, so it's just a straight roll then for your javelin throw.
So no rerolls or anything?
Yeah. Well, and before you roll that, Jed he's a kind of class that's called a barbarian. So he can make himself really angry. It's called raging. That causes adrenaline to surge through him. That also helps him do special abilities and gives them extra damage on his attacks. Would you like to rage first before he throws
Yeah,
this?
let's rage.
Okay. You just get super angry. Start breathing really hard, and you yank the javelin off of your back. Take aim and chuck it.
Alright.
Can you roll the attack for me?
Yep. 9.
9. Okay.
8.
8. Okay. It goes sailing past Mimi, and it's just a couple feet off to the right. Not quite good enough.
I got
to
a
hit her.
natural 1.
Oh, it was a natural 1? Oh, okay. Yeah, you're never getting that javelin back. It's lost forever into it. Goes
So should I cross it
into
out?
the water.
Here.
Well, you have multiple javelins, I believe.
Can I pull out another one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now? In this
Yeah,
turn?
I believe Jed
Oh,
gets 2 attacks.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay, we'll do it again. Okay. 13.
13. Okay. That's still not quite good enough. You still can't judge the distance quite right.
Can I do it again?
I think he only gets 2 attacks.
But I want a third one.
Writes in inventory, third attack.
I think you do get a third one next round because I believe that you get to use your bonus action for also attacking.
Okay.
All right. And so now it is going to be the Erinisi's turn. Because you've gotten right next to her. Well, actually, no, that's right. You're still 10 feet away. She is going to focus all of her shots on you with her bow and arrow. And as an air elemental, you have damage resistances to lightning, thunder, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks. You're actually immune to poison as an air elemental. And your Sam? Mm-hmm. And your armor class is a 15. And she hits you for 1. Okay, so you need to keep track of this, is that you have 90 hit points right now as an air elemental.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you just keep track of it?
That's why I pointed it out to you. Can you keep track of it?
Can you?
But can you?
So what do I have?
You have 90 hit points. And you are immune to poison damage. So you are not going to take... you're not going to be poisoned anymore, and you're not going to take any more damage from the poison part of her longbow. and she only managed to hit you once. It's with your swirling wind air form. It's just there's not much to hit with the arrows. So, but you do take 2 points of piercing damage.
-2.
-2.
Okay.
Now it is your turn.
Hi. Okay, so I fly the rest of the way back up, and I'm gonna do my slam attack.
Okay. All right. Roll a d20 and add 8 to it.
15.
15 is not good enough. It's yes, you lump up your air fist and slam it into her side, and her plate metal armor seems to deflect the attack, but you do get a second attack.
7.
17. It's not quite good enough. You needed an 18 to hit. 18 is her armor class. All right, but because you are a air elemental, just being within the same vicinity as you are constantly hitting everything around you with air. And so this is actually called a whirlwind attack. So the Aranese needs to make a strength saving throw, and she got a 13, which is exactly what she needed to make in order not to be knocked out of the sky by this damage. Okay, so they take half damage. Can you roll 3d8 plus 2 for me?
13.
13, okay.
Not bad.
And roll a 1d6.
5.
Okay. So that is a recharge effect for that whirlwind. So that means it recharged, and you would be able to use that again next time as well.
Okay.
Jed, what would you like to do?
Oh yeah, it's me. For now. I'd like to use another javelin.
Okay. So you've used 2 so far.
Yeah.
All right. And I just want to double check and make sure.
I have 4.
You have 4 total?
Yeah, but
Oh.
now I have 2.
Okay, so you only have 2 javelins left.
Okay. Don't let this be a waste.
You don't have advantage on the roll anymore. Or I'm sorry, it's you have disadvantage on the roll now because of how far away they are, and because Mimi is no longer helping.
14.
14 is not good enough.
Can I use my very last one?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Missed again. All right. Oh, all 4 javelins go flying out into the air. It's the distance is just they're just too far away.
Should I write it out in my inventory?
Yes, please.
Goodbye. And then should I write it out then right here too? Or should I keep it?
Just keep it there because it has the stats for the damage and all that. All right. So now we are back up to the top of the order. The Aranese is now it's in close quarters with Mimi. Yes.
Would Jed have advantage with his rage?
Well, when he's raging, he gets a 3rd attack.
Wait, I can't do anything.
Right.
So
he gets a
never
3rd
mind.
attack when he's raging, and he also does additional damage on all of his attacks when he hits. He also, when he's raging, he takes half damage to anything done to him. So it's just unfortunately for him to utilize a lot of that stuff, he has to be up close next to the creature. All right, so the Aranese is going to attack you with her longsword.
Me?
Mimi, as the
Okay.
air elemental.
Me? No.
And the
Mimi.
sword, just like the arrows, does not do a whole lot of damage because there's not a whole lot to you because you're mostly air. So Mimi, you're going to take 11 more points of slashing damage, and because you're an air elemental, you are immune to poison. And you could see the look on this creature's face, and it does look rather humanoid, and you can tell that it's a woman, but she's got like red eyes, and her features are like overly angled, like her cheekbones are a little like too pronounced, like they almost come to points on her cheeks, and her proportions just seem a little off. So she's very clearly a devil or a fiendish creature, but she has a lot of characteristics that make her look like a woman. But on her face, you could tell that she is getting frustrated, and you think maybe a little worried with how little damage that she's actually able to do against you, and you are right on top of her right now. So it is your attack now.
Okay, I'm gonna do my slamming attack.
Okay. That's a d20 plus 8.
I didn't get it.
Well, you get 2 of them.
A natural 20.
Okay. That time you do hit.
Woohoo!
So roll 2d8 plus 5.
15.
15. Okay. And you also have your Whirlwind Attack. Can you roll the damage for that? 3d8 plus 2. And she failed her strength saving throw. So this means this is actually going to knock her out of the air.
That would be 19.
19 points? Okay. All right. Birdie, as Jed, you see Mimi as an air elemental knocked this devil woman out of the air, and she is flying towards the ground.
Good job, Mimi.
Yay!
And she is going to take 100 points. Well, not 100 points. She's going to take for every 10. So fall damage. Have we ever encountered that before?
No.
For every 10 feet that something falls, they take 1d6 points of bludgeoning damage. I'll have Sam do this because she knocked her out of the sky.
What?
Can you roll 10d6? And that's how much damage this devil woman is going to take when she hits the ground. Oh, but it is non-magical damage, so she is going to take half. So, but still roll 10d6, and she's going to take half of that.
Okay, I think this is 10. I had extras.
Of course you did. So many dice.
Ugh, I didn't do too great. That would be 24.
24 points? Okay. Oh, total?
Wait, let me recount that.
Why don't you just re-roll it?
Okay. I think this was a 1. 2.
24, that's conceivable.
I'm just gonna double check. 6.
Inconceivable.
I don't know what those from.
Yes, you do.
The Princess Bride.
Oh, sorry. 28.
28, okay. So she's going to take 14 because it gets halved.
I forgot to add 4.
So Birdie, it is now Jed's turn, and this devil creature just got knocked out of the sky and slammed into the ground.
We're gonna kill the woman on the ground.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna use the great sword.
Okay, you're going to run up. So Jed runs forward, just screaming, "Ah! I lost my javelins!"
Cause of you!
And my bad decisions!
All right, so you get 3 attacks with your great sword.
Okay, let's see if I hit. So, 1. Do I have disadvantage, so?
You are...
No, because they're not in the air anymore.
You were not poisoned.
Okay.
Yeah, and they're not in the air anymore. They're right next to you. So yeah, just a regular roll.
I got 6, so that's 14.
14 is going to be a miss. So that dings off of her plate mail armor.
Nope. Okay, last time.
Second attack dings off of her
Come
armor.
on, Birdie, you got this.
Rolling's terrible.
mean,
okay, now this is a lot better. 27.
27. Okay, she pulls her sword up, trying to parry the attack, and the force of your blade, you're so frustrated from missing this creature so many times, knocks her sword out of the way and plunges into her shoulder. Roll the damage for me.
9.
So remember, there should be written on there extra damage if you're raging. Do you have that included in there?
No. Oh, wait, then plus 2, so 12.
9 plus 2 is 11.
Oh, I mean that.
Meant that.
All right. So this devil creature is looking pretty beat up now. And so it is actually going to use its action to disengage from Jed. And it takes off flying, and it starts flying as fast as it can back towards the city. Mimi, do you want to follow her?
No.
Okay.
I feel like we should go back to the group and then take our rest and go to Olympus.
Okay.
So I fly down as my element and I turn back to human.
Okay.
Well, elf. And I tell Jed that we should probably head back to camp.
Okay. You don't think she went off to get more creatures, do you?
Well, if she did and she comes back, she'll have to face you and I, a wizard, and a bunch of kids.
What about me?
You're a kid.
Oh, and Deb.
Who's a kid?
Well, we do have Galaxy's hobo huts that we can hide in.
Yeah.
Well, we have 4. Oh, okay, we'll have enough.
All right, Birdie, can you roll another persuasion check? I want to see if you can keep the kids engaged in having fun in the water. And hey Jill, has Fat Deb joined in the water festivities?
No, she's sleeping.
Okay.
And a bottle of melted ice cream. Still laying where she fell from her scooter. Oblivious to everything that has gone on.
Just stay there the entire time.
It was too much effort to get
Okay, yeah,
up.
they're still having a great time. So Mimi and Jed, you get back to the campsite and you see Deb just mouth covered in melted ice cream, snoring quietly in the spot that she.
Quietly?
Well, I figured it's a nap, so you snore less. There's a nap.
Yeah, maybe.
It's not as deep as sleep. Okay, she's snoring super
it's because
loud.
I'm on my stomach. That's why.
You snore less when you're on your stomach?
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
So she's on her stomach and a bunch of melted ice cream all around her, taking a nap
Mimi's so disgusted.
right next to her scooter.
Wait.
And Galaxy is in the water, splashing all of the children. Dungeons and Dragons and Daughters is a proud member of the Block Party Podcast Network. Check out our other shows such as Detentions and Dragons, Dungeon Master Block, Geek Wars, and more.